What's up, guys? Hope you're well. Today, you guys will be learning my 7-step framework to build a high performing team to help you scale your business. And the most important thing is with peace. 90% फिटनेस कोचेस के साथ क्या होता है 92% randomly लिखा है नंबर but in my experience what I've seen is 90% of people coaches when they build their team they lose their peace and their business gets fucked up. So effective team कैसे build करनी है आपने and how do you take care of that challenge? ये step by step framework follow करोगे तो you will be good. And those who don't know me, my name is Yashvardhan Swami, and I have a couple of ventures in the fitness space. Our mother company is called Trained by YVS, where we help people transform and make it the last time they are dieting. And we also help coaches like you start and scale your business to 1 to 2 crore rupees per annum. So even if you are a beginner at zero, we can help you. If you are at 1 lakh rupees per month, we can help you. You are at 3 lakh rupees per month, we can help you. You are at 5 lakh rupees per month, we can help you, and so on. And once you are at this mark, you ideally would need a team. If that's your style, I'll cover that in a second. And let's get this started. Let's talk about my story. I started building my team back in the day in year two of my business. So 2018 itself, I realized that, business was growing well. I realized that, time to build a team. And most of the teammates who joined us back then are still working with us. Most of the major good teammates are still working with us, still growing with us. Uh, okay, so I'll also talk about something that a lot of you guys who have been watching our videos understand that I'm into psychology and learning human nature since 2019. I pursued masters in psychology. Right now, pursuing a PhD in the same. Uh, इन 2018 मेरे को इतनी साइकोलॉजी वगैरह नहीं पता थी बट ह्यूमन नेचर पता था राइट एंड आई जस्ट followed a simple rule, very simple rule which worked well for me and it still works really well for me. The rule was that what would I do, what would I want, what would I feel if I was in my teammate's place. This is also called empathy. Understanding the side of understanding दो चीज आपको अंडरस्टैंड करने की जरूरत है अपने टीममेट्स की. एक होती है एम्पैथी, दैट इज हाउ दे आर फीलिंग. सेकंड इज रीजन. रीजन अंडरस्टैंड करना है अपने. रीजन क्या होता है, वेयर आर दे कमिंग फ्रॉम, मतलब वेयर आर दे कमिंग फ्रॉम, दैट मीन्स उनका थॉट प्रोसेस क्या है. बिकॉज यू आर एन entrepreneur, योर टीममेट्स आर, दे आर एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, राइट. सो आपके और उनके माइंडसेट में बहुत फर्क होगा. सो यू ऑल्सो नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स दे हैव लिमिटेड एक्सपोजर as compared to you. So whenever talking to them, whenever communicating with them, just understand this and also understand this that, what would I feel if I was in their place? If you do that enough time, you will be a great coach, a great teammate, and that is what. And the base of everything is empathy, understanding human nature, and reason. रीजन क्या होता है, वेयर आर दे कमिंग फ्रॉम, मतलब उनके लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस के बेसिस पे उनका क्या वर्ल्ड व्यू है. In the recent years after expansion, we had to let go of some old colleagues, and lot of them old colleagues I used to think that okay, they are very important and stuff like that. They got replaced in ours. Right. And this is the hard cold truth. A lot of times as entrepreneurs, fitness coaches think that, okay, this इस बंदे के दम पे बिजनेस चल रहा है. ऐसा नहीं होता बिल्कुल भी. I've seen with my experience, but ये चीज करने के लिए you need something which I'll cover in the next slide. And that's what. Recently, that is last year, I also discovered that someone was scamming us of money, lot of money, over months. And I had to fire a full department immediately, 15 hours before my vacation last year. This is like, I think June 23. मेरी situation सोचो. I'm traveling the next day to propose my girlfriend. यहाँ मुझे पता लगता है someone scammed. What did I do? Fire them. And I was able to replace them within the next 120 minutes with better doing peeps, with 0% business affected, and I went for the vacation. आराम से chill कर रहा हूँ. That is something you can also achieve. But उसके लिए कुछ mindset की जरूरत है, which I'll get to in a second. Also, my 17 full-time teammates are virtual right now. So we don't follow a daily office going routine. कोई ये rule नहीं है कि daily आना है ये वो, that is not there. And here's my 2024 version of how to build an effective team. And let's go. Hiring principles याद रखो. पहली बात, you are the leader, right? That means you have built this business up. Whatever your business is right now, you have built. आपने build किया, that means you are already winning from 99% of the people. So if anybody ever leaves, you can literally cover up from them because for them because you have literally built a company, a brand, a system. If you're doing it our style, you are building an ecosystem, not just हम marketing नहीं सिखाते. We teach you how to build an undeniable business from service to building your brand to everything else around that. So if you have built this empire up already, right? Now empire word is like subjective, but अगर आपने empire करा है तो some one person, two people cannot fuck it up even if they leave, right? ये आपने clearly समझना है. The day you have that clarity, you would never be insecure. And if you are not insecure, what happens? You operate from a space of non-neediness. And when you operate from a space of non-neediness, what happens? People stick with you because they would be like, this person does not give a fuck. अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं है you don't care about your teammates. Obviously, you care about that, but you don't give a fuck if someone fucks you over. It's as simple as that. If someone does wrong to you, you say bye bye to them within seconds. And वो mindset कैसे आएगा? By just realizing that you are not the leader, you are the supreme leader because you have done something which 99.9% of people cannot. You are an entrepreneur and you have already built your business. Second thing, you need to be the ultimate expert in all departments, be it operations, be it marketing, and I would even say sales. I don't see myself as a sale expert, but literally operations and marketing, I mean, I'm undisputed, at least in my company. Undisputed in the sense that obviously I'm learning from people all the time, but I spend a lot of time learning right now at this stage of my business. If I show you my Audible, I'm listening to books on. One second, I'll show you the proof. I'm listening to books on marketing, on advertising. If you can see the book I'm reading, Cash Advertising, right? It's a great book. And uske niche book thi Launch, Psychology of Selling. All these books I'm to sell is human. All these books I'm reading because I know that I need to be the uh, undisputed leader, especially when it comes to expertise because that's how you gain respect. If you know 10x more than everyone else, you would gain respect, right? So that is something which you need to understand. And right now also, right now also, if my teammates get stuck with coaching or something like that, they come to me and I always have a solution because I have experienced and studied more. मतलब I've seen a lot of coaches who just coach for a few days and कुछ client issue आता है तो they are like I'll hire a team and team would be able to do that. But if you are not the ultimate expert, no one can do a good job. Your team won't do a good job because you can only delegate something which you are a pro at. ये याद रख लो. You can't hack it around. So if you join FBA, I'll make you a pro at sales also. चाहे मैं खुद ना हूँ अभी right now, right? Uh, but I understand because this part actually hurt me a bit during my career. But basically, long story why I'm not an expert at sales. But anyway, long story is basically I did not know when I started the business that sale is also a department. And by the time I realized that business was already at a level that I knew that if I am doing sales, I'll obviously make a lot more sales than anyone else, right? So basically, you need to be undisputed expert in all the departments. That's why a lot of you who come to me join FBA or my mastermind FBE, I tell you that at least first 2 months you do it yourself so that you are an expert and then we delegate. This applies to my clients who are already making 6 lakhs also, right? Because this is a very simple principle and this is very important. Next is your team's job is to make your life easier, not harder. If over time, if you see that your teammates are always making your life harder, always, once in a while, hoga, obviously humans have, but If they are always making your life harder, time to switch them. और ये नहीं है, मैंने बहुत entrepreneurs देखे हैं who are scared of their teammates. See, your team is like your family, right? But if the leader is scared of the team, I mean, you won't be able to operate and grow your business optimally. A lot of times, fitness entrepreneurs को मैं कहता हूँ कि यार do this. They're like team नहीं मानेगी. I'm like, what the hell, yaar? It's your company. Why wouldn't your team listen to something which would, change the course of your business for better, right? So ये आपने याद रखना है. Over time कोई ज्यादा problem create कर रहा है. Not once. Once in a while आप भी अपने teammates के लिए problem create करोगे. Once in a while वो भी आपके लिए करेंगे. That's human, right? But if that's happening again and again, say bye bye to them. Next, understand teammate psychology. ये मैंने literally आज सुबह when I was updating this, I wrote this down. Understand psychology of your teammates. You are already building an online business, which you see. If you are watching this video, you are already well versed with trained by YBS, FBA, our mastermind, FBE. Everything आपको पता है. But your teammate whom you hire for them working online work is like boon. That means 90% of people in a country think that wow, online work घर बैठे बैठे मुझे पैसे मिल रहे हैं काम करने के just for messaging and stuff like that. People are like wow, this is the best thing because up outside world, if you look in the outside world, you'll know that lot of times people are not paid that much 20-30,000 rupees for 12 hour jobs. यहाँ you are providing them with online work which is like very streamlined, very easy, right? So whenever uh, hiring, you should be knowing very clearly that what is the opportunity cost for that person. Most people who you hire are having a hard time in the outside world versus you are giving them online work opportunity. So that's something which you need to keep in mind. If you are paying them well, if you are an honest leader, your teammates would be lucky working with you. And this is coming from experience of having teammates for 6 years. And most of our teammates are with us since forever, right? So that's one thing which you need to keep in mind. So online businesses are actually a life changer for them. Condition being, you are paying them well and they are growing with you. Next comes human nature in regards to growth. Humans, even if they tell you, even if they don't want to tell you, they want to grow in their life. So, one thing which you need to ensure is uh, great opportunity, but they should see growth year on year, month on month. कुछ भी growth हो रही है, that would make sure that would change the game. I'll give you perspective. If your company is growing, and I'm assuming if you're watching this and if you're applying what we teach, your company would grow. Your teammates should also grow, right? Uh, Last month, some of our teammates who just began with us as coaches in 18, I asked them, what do you want to make? They were like 10, 15,000, 15K per month. This is 2018. 24, last month. What did they make? 4 lakhs, right? I wouldn't say obviously हर आपका teammate इस level पे grow करेगा या नहीं करेगा. But if your company grows, they should also grow. हम as entrepreneurs mindset क्या रखते हैं कि oh यार ये तो they just wanted to make 10,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees. You never let your teammates grow. Let your teammates grow, right? And that would help. At in my company, I would say I am very liberal when it comes to payment structures, but obviously you don't need to be that liberal, but just get my point, that make sure they are growing, right? uh, and the biggest expense in my company is not marketing, it's not any other thing, it's actually paying teammates. But that's fine, that's my life principle. Your life principle can be different, and if you are working with me at FBE or FBA, I'll tell you guys how to hire, how to set up the payment structure and everything else, so that it's a win-win situation for both sides, not just you. Because if it's your team, they should be growing. Next is that your teammates are humans and making mistakes for them is inevitable. That means they will make mistakes, right? So ये याद रखो, it's fine. Just make sure they are not repeating mistakes. Whenever someone makes some mistake, just create a system to make sure they don't repeat it. Because if you guys keep on repeating mistakes, what the hell are you doing, right? So if someone is making mistake, 90% of the times I've seen ki if any of my teammate is making a mistake, it's because I have not created a system for them yet. right? So whenever there's a mistake, goof up, साथ के साथ system बनाओ, and that changes the game, right? Next, team building, coaching, marketing. It's more about, communication over everything else, anything else. And communication कहाँ से सीखते हो आप? Empathy and reason से. It's as simple as that. And keep in mind, if they are giving you a hard time, they are replaceable because you are the supreme leader. You have built everything. Even if they leave tomorrow, you would be able to cover up just like good old times, right? So, if someone fucks you over, it's fine. Say bye bye to them. It's as simple as that, right? I like being very harsh on this, but if I'm giving this much to my teammates, I expect some things like and those things include obviously great work, great service, giving 100% to your work for on most days, honesty, integrity. अगर ये चीजें नहीं है तो keep in mind they are replaceable. Say bye bye, right? And I've seen that in my experience in my career. So replaceable क्या अगर if you're building a brand in the right direction, easily replaceable if they are not doing a good job. But if they are great people, for example, इनकी जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ जो मेरे teammates हैं, they are great people, right? They won't give me a hard time, and I wouldn't think about their replaceability at all. So that is what these are the top hiring principles. What is the hiring order I personally prefer? First hire should ideally be a virtual assistant who helps you with chats, follow up, call booking, reminders, right? अब आप वर्चुअल असिस्टेंट को डे वन पे हायर करोगे, आपने ये नहीं एक्सपेक्ट करना कि इनको आता होगा ऑलरेडी. यू नीड टू बी अ प्रो यू नीड टू बी एन एक्सपर्ट इन दिस so that you can delegate. Next hire should be an assistant coach who would become a head coach later. Uh, next, next hire is not fixed. That would depend upon where your company is moving and personal preferences, right? Some of you would be like, once you reach 3 to 5 lakhs mark, कि यार I don't want to deal with humans. मुझे minimal चाहिए कोई. Minimal, then you would just hire a virtual assistant and we build your brand in that direction. Right. So, this becomes a personal preference thing. And that's why we started a fitness business empire, the mastermind, where I, work with my teammates one on one. Because I know that at this mark, the only thing which we don't have to look at is growth. Growth के साथ आपको चाहिए happiness. Happiness comes from doing things as per your principles, right? But at times क्या होता है मैं कोचेस को कहता हूँ कि यार कई बार क्या होता है इनका कोचेस का प्रिंसिपल निहायत ही गलत होता है. If it is totally wrong, then I would change that, right? So मेरी टीम में कौन कौन है? My team structure right now across all companies: head coaches, operations head, uh, assistant coaches, VAs, content managers, communication managers, closers. Uh, Plus, I take editing and media buying services from agencies. And media buying is basically अगर मैं कोई complicated funnel run कर रहा हूँ तब, right? IG वाला कोई भी funnel run हो रहा है, IG ads वगैरह कुछ भी हो रहे हैं, वो मैं सारी खुद करता हूँ for the most part. And that is what. So question number one is, when should you start building a team? Only build a team. तो बड़ी आपको काउंटर इंट्यूटिव बात लगेगी कि मैं टीम बिल्डिंग की बात कर रहा हूँ, बट मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ डोंट बिल्ड इट. 90% of you don't qualify to build a team, right? Only build a team when you need one, not because you want to satisfy your ego or show it to the world. Yeah, मैंने इतने लोग देखे हैं that because of their team, their profitability goes down. So build it when you deserve it or when you need one. So this becomes a little subjective. किस टाइम पे चाहिए? जब आप overworked feel कर रहे हो, जब आपको लग रहा है कि यार आपकी इनकम सॉर्टेड है, एटलीस्ट 3 to 5 lakh rupees per month of consist प्योर प्रॉफिट्स पे आ रहे हो, तब तक वन मैन बिजनेस रन करना है आपने. 3 to 5 lakh rupees से पहले you would run a one man business. One asterisk says that one chance would be that even if you're at a lower number, I would say कि यार VA hire कर लो, because virtual assistant hire करना is not that difficult, I would say, right? So 3 to 5 lakh rupees per month consistently with pure profits would change the game, right? Also, you need to keep in mind that if you want good, hardworking people in your team, they need to be paid well and they need to see a positive future where they see growth, right? Because आपको बताया human nature है, humans always want to grow. अगर आप सोचते हो कि okay 1 lakh पे I'll build a team and you want good, hardworking people also, how much would you pay them? Would they even stay? बहुत लकी चांस होगी आपके लिए कि दे वुड वांट टू स्टे. I'll give you another example. Every day, I get CVs of coaches who are working with other companies. Other companies, in the sense that, other nutritionists, dietitians, or even bigger companies. Why? Because in their mind, think they are not being paid well. So, if you are working with a teammate and not paying them well, maybe they are sending their resumes here and there. So, keep that in mind, right? And obviously, बात है कि if you want to pay them well, you need to be earning well and growing. So that's why man, I like staying at this number, 3 to 5 lakh rupees per month पे हो तो ही हायर करो. ऑल्दो कुछ केसेस में आप वर्चुअल असिस्टेंट पहले हायर कर सकते हो. ऑल्सो only on board them if you would be mentally comfortable paying them, even if it is a slow month. ये नहीं करना कि देखो इन योर बिजनेस स्लो मंथ्स वुड बी देयर नो मैटर व्हाट, कुछ भी कर लो, राइट. स्लो मंथ्स अप्स एंड डाउन्स पूरे टाइम आते हैं बिजनेस में, नो मैटर व्हाट. So, you need to be mentally okay to pay them even if it is a slow month, because if it is a slow month, that's your responsibility. You are the supreme leader, you are the entrepreneur, right? So, supreme leader ऐसे ही नहीं होता, responsibility के साथ होता है. तो slow months भी चल रहे हैं, then also you need to pay your teammates well. So, उस हिसाब से I've seen for most people 3 to 5 lakh rupees of profits is a good number. But again, virtual assistant आप hire कर सकते हो because it's not a big cost, and that can actually help you leverage a lot of time. What is the delegation system, right? If before hiring you do not know the exact task you want to get done from your teammate, you are probably looking at others and copying what they are doing. मतलब दूसरों को कॉपी करके अपनी टीम नहीं बिल्ड करनी है. आपको खुद पता होना चाहिए कि what task you want to delegate. अगर वो क्लियर नहीं है, then you won't be able to optimally build a team even if you get the best people, because best people would get confused from day one. They would be like time pass के लिए रखा हुआ है मुझे, right? So that is what. The question you should ask yourself is, do I actually need to delegate anything, right? And most people के लिए, like I mentioned पहले भी कि I would hire getting a virtual assistant on board who helps you with low risk tasks. Low risk tasks क्या होता है? Chatting, booking calls, reminders, payment reminders, check-in reminders, because these can be taught very easy, right? Call booking, taking care of messages, follow up, then strategically delegating more, right? The last thing I would want to delegate would be sales calls, conversion calls, and coaching, right? Now, in few cases, I would say delegate coaching first. In few cases, I would say delegate this first. But generally speaking, this is the last thing you should delegate, right? Because of one simple reason that coaching के systems क्या होते हैं at FBA and FBA हम क्या करते हैं? We build coaching systems in your style. So your assistant coaches just need to follow your system. They don't have to use their brain or their knowledge for the most part. They just need to use your system, and you build that system step by step, right? So that's why delegating coaching is a little easier. Condition being the person you are delegating to is disciplined. Discipline is very important on that front. नेक्स्ट, whom to hire. किस टाइप के बंदे को आपको हायर करना चाहिए? प्रायोरिटी नंबर 1, get someone on board who you already know, like, and trust, because if there's no trust, you'll be like, fucked up, right? I'll give you an example. I fired the whole department back in the day. Is time पे, I don't know what page was that. I mean, I think this was the page. Okay, so I wouldn't waste time finding the page जिस पे ये वाली मैंने आपसे बात करी थी, trust wali. But long story short, I told you that I got scammed, right? Now I got scammed, but that doesn't mean I'll stop trusting my teammates. So because day once I have hired those who I trust them as much as I trust my family. Now if someone fucks me over, that's fine, right? Their loss. But that is the mindset you need to have, because वरना आप अपनी टीम के साथ आप CID खेल रहे हो. That is the biggest bullshit you can do to yourself, right? I personally don't hire friends. I wouldn't hire any friend, but acquaintances are fine. Friends and family को मैं नहीं hire करूंगा, because my thought process is friends and family के साथ थोड़ा complicated हो जाता है, because at times you need to be harsh with their team, right? तो वो harshness की वजह से आपका relationship ना खराब हो जाए. So I wouldn't work with friends and family for most part. Agar if you know a friend who you are like, yeah, 100% this person would do a good job, then it's fine. But mera personal thought process है, and it's not coming out of experience, मेरे day one से thought process ऐसा ही है, and that's what. Second, you can pay them better than they can do outside right now and long term. Why? Because else they would spend all the time finding other jobs, right? So you need to understand that they should be valuing the money you are paying them, right? वरना वो जॉब ढूंढते रहेंगे, कभी ठीक से काम नहीं करेंगे, because they need to see a long term vision. I only hire when there's a long term vision. I ask the teammate that, do you have a long term vision? If they say no, मैं MBA करने जाना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, I say bye bye. We can't work together. And it's not out of hard feelings, but I don't want to waste time teaching someone that then that person leaves and then I teach someone else again, right? Next priority is asking them that, if you keep on growing long term with me, do we have a long term vision? If the answer is yes, then we hire. If the answer is no, we don't. As simple as that. But कई बार क्या होगी, कई बार होता है emergency होती है, you need someone in your team right now. You are at the scaling stage. Then you might want to hire short term, but priority should be long term hires only. Next thing is very important. Hire on basis of who they, not who they are right now. Hire on basis of who they can become. Most of our teammates, most of our coaches weren't great coaches from day one, weren't great at conversion from day one, weren't great at communication from day one. But I saw that they are willing to do it, willing to do the work, right? Willing to grow. They value what they are getting here. They value the opportunity, right? FBE members के साथ हम क्या करते हैं? Lot of times they are hiring coaches. They are like, the person is very good, but the person is not certified yet. We tell them, okay, we'll help them with the certification. It's on us, right? So that is what, because we always hire on basis of who they can become. Again, जैसे मैंने आपको फिर से बताया that they should also get an opportunity to grow at a good pace, upskill, and learn more. Because humans want to grow, learn, and level up, and they want to surpass their own potential. And you need to be the guiding light because you are the supreme leader. अब देखो, मैंने सुप्रीम लीडर वाली बात बोली थी, आपकी ये भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. Next, the hiring process, which I like using, again, it's a loose framework. It would be different for everybody, uh, even FBE members, but this is what I like using. Number one, interview, understanding the expectation of pay, understanding of current skill set, to ensure priorities from the previous page. इस page वाली priorities आपने make sure करना है tick box हो, right? So first interview पे I just have a quick chat. I tell them it's not an interview, quick chat. I just want to understand, right? मुझे क्योंकि ये priorities clear करनी है, मैं बड़े honestly बता देता हूँ कि यार I'm looking at these things right now, nothing else, right? Now, if I think this is good, I take an interview with multiple people, and if I see three of them are good, I get on another call with them. I explain them tasks and SOPs exactly, right? Again, day one पे मुझे task और SOP हमेशा clearly पता होने चाहिए. Random सी SOPs दूंगा, they won't be able to do a good job, especially in month one. And then you will be like, oh, I hired the wrong person. No, you are the wrong person who has hired, right? So that is what. You should know exactly what and how to delegate. If you end up confused at this stage, your teammates would also end up confused. Why? एनर्जी फ्लो कहां से करती है? लीडर टू टीम. ठीक है, लीडर कंफ्यूज्ड है तो टीम भी कंफ्यूज्ड है. ठीक है, इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट. नेक्स्ट इज टेक योर टाइम टू थिंक एंड फाइनलाइज. आई लाइक taking 3 to 5 days. I don't like getting emotional because I know कि interview पे people are just showing their best side, right? So I take my time and my brain automatically does the work after that. Next, share the good news with them and share how the shadowing process would go on, and also share company's mission statement. अगर बन चुकी है, नहीं बनी है तो I mean it's fine, but at a later stage you would need a mission statement, and that's what. What about the shadowing process? Shadowing क्या होता है? Shadowing process simple है. अगर let's take an example. I want to hire a coach. कुछ नहीं करूंगा, मैं कोच को बोलूंगा 2 weeks, just see what I'm doing. Just join all the WhatsApp groups with my clients and see. सी, राइट? सो बेसिकली कुछ भी कोई भी टास्क है फॉर 1 to 2 weeks, मतलब डिपेंडिंग अपॉन देयर पेस. लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स आई टेल देम दैट ओके यू हैव टू सी फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 weeks, बट अगर आपको 2 weeks से पहले समझ आ जाता है क्या करना है, you let me know. So lot of times this timeline is generally between 5 to 14 days, right? जनरली 90% टाइम्स लोग जो मोटिवेटेड है करने के लिए वो 5th डे पे कह देते हैं यार सही है, ठीक है. देन आई वुड आस्क देम टू एग्जीक्यूट एंड शैडो देम फॉर 1 to 2 weeks. पहले 2 वीक वो आपको देख रहे हैं, नेक्स्ट 2 वीक्स आप उनको देख रहे हो. पूरे टाइम आप देख रहे हो, आप खुद नहीं कर रहे, आप उनको बता रहे हो. कहीं वो गलती भी कर रहे हैं, यू आर नॉट फिक्सिंग इट, यू टेलिंग देम हाउ टू फिक्स इट, राइट? ऑल्सो पहले 2 वीक्स ये होता है, बट अगर आप कोच को हायर कर रहे हो वो थोड़ा सा लंबा प्रोसेस चलेगा, बिकॉज आप टास्क बाय टास्क करोगे ये चीज. मे बी फर्स्ट टास्क इज जस्ट फॉलोइंग अप, सेकंड टास्क इज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ डेली चेक ins, थर्ड टास्क कैन बी टेकिंग केयर ऑफ प्लान बिल्डिंग, फोर्थ टास्क कैन बी टेकिंग केयर ऑफ check-ins, weekly check-ins, and so on. Then assessment calls and so on. Eventually, up step by step, you can delegate everything, whole department, apart from problem solving. Lot of times, problem solving आपको ही करनी चाहिए. Lot of times, when my coaches get stuck or when my team gets stuck, I do the problem solving because I have a different perspective, right? And then delegate more stuff depending upon their speed and your own comfort and their comfort, राइट? डे वन पे आप उनको ये क्लियर कर दो दैट वी नीड बायलेटरल कम्युनिकेशन. इफ यू एवर फेस एनी प्रॉब्लम इन माई कंपनी, you let me know. If I face any problem, I'll let you know, because last thing we want is having miscommunication, right? I personally like keeping a very straightforward thing, in the sense कि मेरे teammates को कभी लगता है कि यार मेरे end से भी कुछ unfair चल रहा है, they tell me very clearly. It happens very rarely, but they tell me कि यार ये problem है, why is that happening, right? I want that open loop. Lot of time I also want that open loop, that if they make a mistake, if my teammates ever make a mistake, my first question to them is, who made the mistake? Us, our team, or someone else? And a lot of times they say, mistake happened at our end. आपको ऐसा culture build करना है, right? Where you are like, proactive. A lot of times, some of my thought process is wrong, and I say sorry to my teammates, which is like, okay, because I know that, this energy has to flow leader to teammate, right? And if I'm fucking up, and if I don't say sorry, मैं सॉरी नहीं बोलता, टीममेट्स को क्या, व्हाट आर दे लर्निंग सबकॉन्शियसली कि सॉरी बोलना अच्छी चीज नहीं इस कंपनी में, राइट? एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव बीन वायर्ड ग्रोइंग अप, कि भाई गलती करना इज अ रॉन्ग थिंग, गलती करना इज अ गुड थिंग, बिकॉज यू एंड अप इंप्रूविंग अ सिस्टम, राइट? सो ऑल्सो कम्युनिकेशन के साथ obviously they should be able to ask you as many questions as they like. Plus there should be a system where you track their progress and reporting. SOP sheet होनी चाहिए, या monthly Excel sheet होनी चाहिए, where they just tick on their tasks, right? For clients, we use something called the TLS sheet for FBA, and even trained by YVS also, and FBE also. And over time उनको अपने autonomy देनी है. Autonomy मतलब you don't have to be a dictator long term. Once they understand the processes, once you understand them, they should be like, okay, I'm using this, I'm experimenting this, and stuff like that. If you allow room to them, because over time they'll beat you by experience. Over time, for example, I might have coached for maybe what, 10,000 hours, but eventually some of my teammates would beat me by experience, right? Then, by that time or even before that, they should have some autonomy, right? So that is what. And next is, yaad rakho, do not expect perfection. Yeah, just look at yourself in the mirror. Are you perfect? If not, if you are goofing up, expect them to goof up also. But उनको ये day one से समझा दो किस टाइप के goof up नहीं कर सकते बिल्कुल भी. For example, if there's any coach, I'm like, do anything. My client should never be sad, for the most part, especially when you are making a fault, right? So teammates would goof up. It's normal, and they are humans. Even long-term mistakes होंगी. I wouldn't say जो मेरे teammates हैं 18 से 19, 20, 21 से, they don't make mistakes. They make mistakes right now also, right? But वो ये कि, are they repeating mistakes? If they are repeating mistakes, then that's an issue. Repeating the same mistakes. Ensure and create systems to minimize that. That's your job. SOPs बनाना आपका काम है, right? Whenever, and when you build a team, you'll understand and see, you would be able to see more loopholes in your company. And instead of thinking that, okay, you are perfect, teammates की गलती है, find an approach where, you guys are improving together, right? Create a system for acceptance and ownership, and ये तभी create होगा जब आप yourself, you are accepting of your mistakes in front of them, बहुत छोटी चीज लगती है, but when you goof up, you should be like honest on that, right? Because it's fine. Because in their eyes, you are the supreme leader. You have built this company, so it's okay to make mistakes. Lot of times as leader, we think, okay, I have to act perfect. नहीं, कभी relate to नहीं कर पाओगे. And your teammates would end up hiding their own mistakes. Also, every mistake, every goof up is an opportunity to improve a system in your company. So you can always improve a system in your company whenever goof up happens. No one learns anything from a perfect day. The only red flag in this case is when the teammate is repeating the same things again and again. मतलब आपने आज उनको बोला यार रिप्लाई शुड बी ऑन टाइम, बट फिर से सेम चीज हो रही है, फिर से वो एसओपी तोड़ रहे हैं, फिर से वो फोन चेक नहीं कर रहे, देन दैट्स एन इशू, राइट? So keep in mind that is something which has to be done, and ownership नहीं है. A lot of times they are like, okay, if your teammates don't accept their mistake, they act perfect. Problem है, mindset problem है, which has to be fixed. Next, you need to track their progress, track their work. You need to ensure growth and be in constant touch with them. Start with more. Now, if you are hiring for the first time, you'll start with more frequent meetings. You'll start with daily meetings for at least for first 5 days, then every 3 days, then every week, then eventually every month in a few cases. कई कबार क्या होता है, it goes at the same. Now this is like what, year 6 of my team building. At times there are 2 months मेरी टीममेट से बात ही नहीं है, but everything is smooth, right? Rarely होता है because we do have weekly meetings for the most part, weekly or monthly meeting for the most part. So that is what. Also, take feedback from them to support them with better systems. A lot of times I ask them हर मीटिंग में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं आ रही, कुछ इम्प्रूव तो नहीं करना, मेरे एंड से क्या चाहिए. आई ऑलवेज स्टार्ट विद दैट फ्रेम एंड दैट वर्क्स वेल. एंड उसकी वजह से हमने इतने सिस्टम्स और एसओपीज इंप्रूव कर लिए कि गेम चेंजर हो गया. क्रिएट गूगल शीट्स टू ट्रैक प्रोग्रेस ऑफ टास्क एंड एक्सपेक्टेड रिजल्ट्स. जो भी आपने एक्सपेक्टेड रिजल्ट्स हैं उसके लिए टास्क और गूगल शीट होगी. बिकॉज एल्स यू विल रन आउट ऑफ रन ऑन इमोशन. रनिंग ऑन इमोशन क्या होता है, आज आपका मूड अच्छा नहीं है रैंडमली, और आपको रैंडमली लगने लग गया आपके टीममेट्स अच्छा काम नहीं कर रहे. दैट्स बुलशिट. सो स्टॉप रनिंग ऑन इमोशंस, रैदर रन ऑन डेटा. डेटा एंड सिस्टम. डेटा एंड सिस्टम कहाँ से आता है? ट्रैकिंग से आता है. अब ट्रैक क्या क्या करना चाहिए उसके लिए एक डिटेल्ड वीडियो है ऑन दिस चैनल विच इज कॉल्ड मेट्रिक्स यू नीड टू ट्रैक टू ग्रो योर फिटनेस बिजनेस. चेकआउट करो, बड़ी डिटेल ट्रेनिंग है उधर, मैंने एग्जैक्टली शेयर किया हुआ है सब कुछ. एंड दैट इज व्हाट. ऑल्सो क्रिएट अ गोल शीट फॉर देम फॉर देयर ओन ग्रोथ and set growth goals for them every quarter or every 6 months, depending upon your style. You need to make sure they are also growing, and in your mind, you should know that what are their goals, is their income going up, and everything else. And that's what. Next is the aim is to build systems and culture so strong that there's full trust, full ownership of each individual, full improvisation, and negligible need of policing and CID. अगर आपको अपनी टीममेट के साथ सीआईडी करनी पड़ रही है, पुलिसिंग करनी पड़ रही है ऑल द टाइम, दैट्स एन इशू. बट वो तभी होगा जब आपने सिस्टम्स बना रखे हैं फॉर ट्रैकिंग, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाई दीस शीट्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ऑब्वियसली टू आवर क्लाइंट्स एफपी एंड एफपी वी गिव देम द शीट्स, राइट? टीएलएस शीट, हर चीज का हम टेम्पलेट देते हैं सो दैट दे जस्ट एंड अप फिलिंग इट एंड ग्रोइंग इट. And guys, this was my team building framework. इसके अलावा there are like 18 principles for team building. I'll keep that for another training. And that is what, hope you got a lot of value. And at this part, as always, a call to action. If you are interested in working with us, if you want to level up your business with us, fill the short form or DM us the word scale on Instagram. If you want to see our work, our case studies and stuff like that, check out Fitness Business Accelerator Instagram page. Yes, I know I want to start interviews with my teammates and clients, but I'm a little lazy right now. That's why नहीं हो रहा. वरना YouTube पे we'll start with that. And obviously, if you got value from that, subscribe. Subscribe कहना मैं भूल जाता हूँ. Ideally, the rule is कि बीच में कभी subscribe कहना चाहिए, but I generally forget. Subscribe करो if you are ready yet. Just fill the short form and let's see if you are a good fit for the program. If you are a good fit for the program, we'll onboard you. We'll walk you through the program. If you are not a good fit for the program, we'll redirect you to free resources to grow your business. And that is what. Thank you, and hope you build a team which improves your life, improves your company, and helps you scale to the heights. And thank you, and see you on the other side. Bye.